UT Tyler presents candle making. This week, Christina Heaney shows us how to make soy candles. Now, for everyone's favorite host, Christina!
Everyone, this is Christina, and today we're going to make candles. We're going to make soy candles with a few simple things that you can find at home or at a store near you. A lot of the things that I use, I purchase online. So we'll start with the soy chips. I like to use soy. A lot of people like to use natural beeswax or paraffin. It's really a personal preference. I am pretty particular about what I like to use. I prefer the soy because it's animal friendly, and also with the current situation with the bees on planet, I just think that this is the better choice. So with the chips, they actually melt a lot faster. So I don't use the blocks. I use this, and then we've got, you'll also need some oils. We've got essential oils here. We've got, you can actually use essential oils and mix them, or you can use fragrance oils. I use both. I like to make my candles with both the fragrance oils and essential oils that I mix myself. So you can also purchase those online or at a store near you. I'm sure like your local Hobby Lobby or a crafter store, they would probably have a lot of these same ingredients. So you'll also need a thermometer. I like to use a candy thermometer. You can buy these anywhere, Target, Walmart, just really any store. And this is what I use. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and pour our chips into this container here. A lot of people use a double boiler, but I like to use just a saucepan, and this is actually a grease container. I like to use this rather than the double boiler because it has this little spout here, and it makes it really easy to pour the wax whenever you get ready to pour the candles. And today, since we are limited on our time, we're not actually going to heat the wax. We're going to just go through the steps, and really it's easy. You'll be able to do it at home very easily. So we'll heat this mixture. You just pour water into the saucepan here. You're going to heat it, and you're going to stick your thermometer down in here and heat it to about probably about 175, 200. Get it going, and then you're going to want to add some colorant to it. I like to use like natural pigment dyes. You can buy these chips at your local craft store, or you can also buy them online. I use several different companies for my products. I use a company called Brambleberry, and also a company called Peak Candle Company, and they do a lot of essential oils, and actually that's where I get the chips as well. They have a really nice blend. This particular blend is very creamy, and really you don't have to do a double pour, although I do. You don't have to with this particular blend. But once your wax has reached about 175 to 200, you're going to want to add your chips into that. Let's see here. We'll just throw those in, and we'll stir all that up. Keep it going. You know, we're just kind of doing this for show here, but also you're going to need wicks. These particular wicks are a cotton core wick, and I like to use these because they are less. They create less smoke whenever you're actually burning them, and they're a lot better. We're about to go to commercial break, so when we come back, we'll finish.
Jeb Originals is the place where everyone goes for custom t-shirt printing. At Jeb, you can create exactly what you want, how you want it. Be yourself and say it with a custom tee. Love sports? Cheer for your favorite team or player with a t-shirt you designed. Whether you're supporting your favorite team or supporting a cause, creating your own t-shirt is easy. Come talk to one of our designers to find out just how simple turning your ideas into t-shirts can be. So express yourself. Get creative.
Welcome back, everybody, and now we're going to finish up our project here. I like to use these amber jars. Really, you can use any sort of jar that is flame resistant, something that's not going to break whenever it's heated. These amber jars are my favorite. I get these from a company called Specialty Bottling Company. They're fairly inexpensive, so you can buy lots of them, and they're really pretty. I think they're very simple, and they do the job really well. These are an 8-ounce container, and these are a 4-ounce container. So I like to make small batches of candles because really you're able to experiment a lot more. You can change your scents very easily. You can experiment without having to make a huge batch and maybe possibly ruin a lot of wax. So this 2 cups will actually make 2 of these 8-ounce containers, so that's 16 ounces. If you're using the 4-ounce, it usually makes 4 to 5, depending on how full you fill your 2 cups, measuring cup here. So I'll show you guys this really neat trick with the wicks, and it helps keep it in place. What I do here is I like to use a straw. You can use a toothpick or really any sort of instrument that will allow you to wrap it around and keep it in place. So I just wrap it around like this and kind of pull it tight like that, and then place it down in the jar. And when you get ready to actually do the pour, that will keep it right in place, and you don't have to worry about it. When they actually get hard, having your wick way over to the side, they'll actually stay right in the middle of your jars. So once you get everything heated and you've got your colorants in and everything, a lot of people will use an additive. And today we're not going to have any additives. I really don't like to use a lot of additives, but it does actually help with the burning. So really it depends on how you feel about burn quality. For me, I think that this particular blend will allow it to burn very well, so I don't feel like additives are needed. And it helps keep it more natural without the additives. So once everything is ready, you're going to want to you're going to want to add your fragrance. We're going to take it from the burner. Once all of this is melted and everything's done, you've done the mixing and everything, and you've picked out your fragrance. You're going to want to wait until this is down to probably about 150 in temperature, because you're not going to want to add this right away. If you do that, then all of your scent's going to it's just going to really burn up. You want to keep the temperature really low when you add your scents. So once that is down to about 150, we'll pour in about 2 ounces to 4 ounces, depending on how much you want it to smell. I really like really strong candles, so that way one small candle can actually fill up a room with scent. So I use a lot. I usually use about 4 ounces, which is 2 of this size bottle of fragrance per 2 cups. So I add those in, and once I've added that in and mixed it up, I allow it to sit for a while, and then I do my pour. I allow it to sit until it's almost like creamy in color. When it gets to a creamy color, then you're ready to pour. You don't want to pour very hot, because then it will actually dimple the candles. So really this process takes about 2 days, because on the second day you're going to want to do an extra pour. You're just going to heat up a little bit of your mixture and pour it over the top to get a very smooth finish. Hopefully your candles will look like this, very smooth, very nice. Let's see here. I'll give you guys a pretty good shot here of the top of the candle. Okay, well, that's really all we have today, so join us next week for more stuff.